Hello everyone, my name is Christian and welcome to my hobby blog. So today we are doing something unique, something I didn't think that I would do, but I'm on a week-long vacation. So as of recording, it is Wednesday, May 12th. By now, two of my Read-a-thon videos should have been uploaded by now. The one that should have come out today is the tier list of all the books, because I'm halfway done now, and I just finished book 8 a few days ago. So expect me and Cheyenne to record a discussion, and I will most likely upload this video on Monday, the uh, the 17th, I believe, is what Monday's date is. So, and then Wednesday will be me and Cheyenne's discussion on Path of Daggers. So that'll be really fun, but enough of that for now. Today, we are doing a 24-hour readathon. It's a lot. It's something I got an idea of from Boston Reads Books, and she basically wanted to do it because she saw other booktubers doing it, and so of course it inspired me to do it because I'm a booktuber, and I thought it'd be fun to do. I have a lot of books to read this month, and thankfully we're not even halfway through the month, and so I'm really excited to see how far I'll get along with this. But before I start reading, I'm gonna start it at 8 p.m. It is currently 7:43, so in a few minutes I need to get started. So I'm gonna try to do the intro and then just get ready. So my plan is to read 100 pages from one book, and then go to the next book that I want to read and read 100 pages. And then if I want to read another book, I'll read 100 pages from there. But the point is I'm going to do cycles of 100 pages and then take a break to, recharge and do all that. So my goal is to record myself talking about what I've read and my thoughts so far, and kind of just give a progress report. So the books that I want to read, the first one is one I've already started today, but it is I Am Legend by Richard Matheson. I'm 30 something pages in, 37 I believe, pages into this book. I'm really liking it. It's totally different from the movie. So this is a really short read. It's 310 pages, I think. So I hope to finish this and then move on. So I'm hoping this will be a book I finish tonight. The other books that I'm going to read, I don't think I'll finish, but we'll see. So there's that, Richard Matheson. The next book, so I'm going to consider this a light book, one I kind of expect I'll go faster on, but the next book that I was deciding on for this marathon was either Brandon Sanderson's Skyward or David Farland's The Rune Lords. I know during my May What I Want to Read video, I want to read what books I want to read in May video was, I'm really sorry, but I said that I wanted to read this, but I'm about to jump into a really big fantasy discussion on Wheel of Time, and I just don't feel like I'm in the mood right now for like high fantasy. So, and on top of that, I don't really want to start a new series. So I'm going to read Skyward instead. So I'm gonna start this tonight. We'll see how that goes. Rune Lords, I'm not in the mood for, so that's gonna be pushed back a bit again. But I'm really excited for this. I haven't read any non-Cosmere books by Brandon Sanderson, so I'm really interested to see how this is. I've heard really good things about it, so I don't have super high expectations because it's Brandon Sanderson. Everything he writes is mostly good to great, sometimes near perfect for me, so I'm really excited for this. So the next one I want to start, this is the big chonko that I want to get into. I just want to be done with this series. I'm kind of sick of it. Book 1 I loved, Book 2 I did not care for. It is Book 3 of the Lacanius trilogy, The Light of All That Falls, by Robert Islington. Or James Islington, I'm sorry. But I just don't care about this series right now. There's one storyline with Caden who I really care about. But everything, all the other characters I don't care about. They're all very one note. They are very similar to each other. The storyline is basically the Wheel of Time, so, but with time travel. So, I'm gonna start this. This is gonna be like the big book. I know I'm not gonna finish this, but I'm hoping I can get as far as I can into this. And if not, then, oh well. Okay, found it. So the next book that I want to read is going to be on the Kindle. So I'm booting it up right now, but so it is The Unspoken Name by A.K. Lockwood. It's that book I was talking about earlier that I started on my phone like last month. Read a few chapters and I was in the middle of exam week and I didn't really feel like reading it, so I'm gonna use this for when I'm tired of reading from pages. So, like physical paper. So, I'm hoping I can get close to finished on that, because that was the free book of the month by Tor Publishing that they released for free on ebook. So, I downloaded it, whatever. I actually saw that at Barnes & Noble a few days ago, and that was pretty cool. But it is $7.49 now, so I think I'm gonna get ready for this. I have 10 minutes, so I hope this goes well. I'm really excited for this. Let me know, or yeah, I don't know. I hope you enjoy this video. A lot of it will be, reflections and whatever I've read. So I don't plan on reading the entire 24 hours, just as much as I can. So there may be times where I just burn out and I just don't want to read. So there may be a few hours where, I watch a movie or, play video games or something. But I hope to see you guys on the other side. Hi there, everyone. So I wanted to give a 1-hour update on the 24-hour thing. This is, the first hour is done. So I have been reading I Am Legend. So I'm really enjoying this book now. I went from page 37 to 87, so exactly 50 pages for the first hour. I'm doing pretty good pacing-wise. It's finally getting to where it's kind of similar to the movie, where our main character is doing experiments with blood to try and figure out the vampire stuff. So I'm really enjoying it right now, but it is currently exactly 9 p.m. I finished a chapter at like 8:57, so I decided to go ahead and just do an update. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm no longer doing every 100 pages doing an update or changing. I'm just going to do every hour. I'll reevaluate if I want to keep going or whether I want to finish reading that book for the moment. So I'm going to keep reading this, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. So, see you. Hey everyone, so this is the second update now. Hour 2 just finished. It is 9:58 right now. So, I wanted to let you know that I'm still reading I Am Legend. I read 55 pages over this last hour. A lot is happening in this book now, and it is very emotional. There are a lot more emotions in this book than I thought in the movie, because in the movie, the only emotional part I remember was when the dog got infected and Will Smith had to kill the dog. There's a whole lot more in this book, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I don't know what I'll think in like 10 hours or so. I'm going to try and stay up as long as I can, but we'll see. But I just want to give a quick update. I don't think I'll do another update for a while. I did hit 100 pages, so already, and my goal is 500. So I'm a fifth of the way there in 2 hours. So I do want to sleep for a few hours. Not yet, but I think I'll do another hour of reading just to kind of get close to the end of I Am Legend. And then I think I'll watch a movie or YouTube or something and then go to bed. So if I don't see you at the end of the night, I will see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So I actually just went to bed after I last did the video. I ended up watching a Shotcast interview with Daniel Green talking about the Cosmere and all that, and then by the time I was done it was like 1 a.m. and I was tired. So I went to bed and I just woke up. It is 8:05 right now. So I have 12 hours left. So I've read for 2 hours, and I guess I was asleep for 10 hours. Or no, I watched a 2-hour video and then was asleep for 8 hours. Is that how the math works? But yeah, so I'm gonna go read now. I'm gonna continue on I Am Legend because I am about halfway done. I would like to finish this today. I'm really enjoying it. It is one I did not expect would be as good as I thought it would be. There's a lot going on at the part that I'm at, so if you can tell, I just woke up, so I'm a little scatterbrained, but I hope, this is exciting. I am having a lot of fun doing this. I would like to do it more often because I am getting a lot of reading done, so I guess I will see you guys later. Hello everyone. So I am pretty pissed off right now. So I finished last night on page 142, and little did I know they put another book into this book. So I was 16 pages away from finishing I Am Legend last night, and there's nothing on the front or the back to indicate that's 2 books in here. So because I looked at the publishing date for this and it said the 1980s, I was like, I feel like I Am Legend came out way before then. So I did my research after finishing I Am Legend. And yeah, this book came out in 1958, I believe. And then they packaged like a later work of his that's like 2 out of 5 stars on Goodreads into this, and there's no indication of it, and it really pissed me off. But I'm done now. I finished it in like 20 minutes. So I loved it. It was way better than the movie. The ending was just phenomenal. I don't want to spoil it. It's really short. It's 150 pages about. I really thought, you can see right there that dividing line is where it ends. So yeah, half the book is actually I Am Legend, not the whole thing. I was so excited. And then it ended, because I know that the final line of the book is I Am Legend, because that was just like one of the big things that everybody talked about. But so when I read that, I was like, wait, is this it? And I turned the page and it said buried talents, and I was like, what the fuck is that? So I looked it up on Wikipedia and I was like, oh, if only that they had something to indicate on the front that it was 2 books. It's not even in the little table of contents thing and like the work by Richard Matheson. Like, this is so fucking annoying. I can't believe that they would package 2 books into one and not say anything. It's not even in the book, in the content, table of contents. It just says I Am Legend, and then it ends. So, looking at it now, actually it shows everything, but it makes it look like that these are just chapters. Like, I don't know. They should have put on the front, I Am Legend plus others. Like, I don't know how hard that could be. But this is so shitty that they did that. I loved the book, though. So, I'm definitely keeping it. I'm going to reread it a lot. But, know ahead of time. Just check which, edition you have. Because this book is not long. I could have finished it, the entire thing, yesterday. I was only 15 pages away from finishing last night. And had I known that this whole thing wasn't I Am Legend, I would have finished it last night. So I could have started a new book. But I'm done now. So, it's my little rant. But I think... So I think I'm going to read Skyward next. This is going to be the next book I read. The text is quite large. And it's Brandon Sanderson. So I'm hoping this will be just as good as I Am Legend. It is much clearly just one book, though. Although I would be pretty happy if the sequel was in this too. But yeah, so that's my update. It is 9:27 right now. I started it around, I want to say 8:30, 8:45, reading I Am Legend. Then I finished at like 9:10. So I'm putting those pages into 8 to 9 a.m. And then just gonna start, Skyward. And we'll see how far I get there. I had breakfast. I am ready to go for the next few hours. So we are 11 hours away. 10.5 hours away. So let's try to get most of this book done by the end of the day. I think I can do it. If I get tired of it, because I haven't read any YA and I don't know how long, I'll switch over to Big Chunk. You can see how big that is. I almost dropped it just now. And I'm pretty sure I would have caused an earthquake. But yeah, here we go. Hello everyone. So I'm giving a quick update. It is 3:02 p.m. I've been reading off and on for the last few hours. I finished I Am Legend, but I wanted to show what books I've been reading now. So I got 147 pages in to Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. And I'm enjoying it a lot. I just got kind of burnt out because I read 147 pages in like 2 hours, it seems. Yeah, judging, because I have my Excel sheet up right now showing my progress, and I'll be sure to show that at the end, but I'm really enjoying it. I just got a little burnt out, so I'm now reading City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. This is a book everyone told me I needed to read, and I didn't feel like paying full price for it, so I was very happy to see that this was in store for 95 cents at McKay's, my local used bookstore. And so that's what I'm reading now. I'm about 50 pages into this, and I think it's okay. I mean, it's only the first 50 pages, and there's 500, I think, total. And so I'm making my way through that right now. I have about 5 hours left, less than 5 hours left of the 24-hour readathon. I'm a little, I guess, regretful that I didn't read as much last night, because I read 105 pages last night from 8 to 10 p.m. And then I didn't pick up another book until 8 a.m. this morning, where I finished I Am Legend, and then I had to take an hour to film, my reaction to it, figure out what book I wanted to read next, and then, I had breakfast and all this stuff. And so I am on track to hitting 500 pages read. I'm at about 300 now, so that's pretty good. I'm at 296 exactly, so I'm 204 pages left that I have to do in 4 hours and 55 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. I hope this is, interesting to watch. If anything, it's letting me knock out my TBR. And I was looking at my Book Bingo 2021 sheet and realized that I hadn't updated it. So I highlighted like 3 or 4 books. I highlighted 3 or 4 books and made it, green. So I'm really excited. It was funny because I posted my progress last night, and I tagged Boston Reads Books because she is she made a video on this, and so I want to copy that. And she actually commented, and then we were talking last night on Instagram, so that was really fun. So little moment of talking to I guess a celebrity in my eyes. So because I love her videos, she populates my TBR a lot because all the books she recommends sounds really interesting. So yeah, that's my progress report for now. I am realizing as I do these updates that it's just gonna be me talking to the camera, which isn't as exciting. So I don't know. I'm sure I will do this again. This has been a lot of fun, so I'll try and think of a better way to do this for a video, but for now, I think progress reports are pretty good. So see you guys later. I will see how far I can get through City of Bones. I don't know about the Stephanie Meyer front cover quote. She wrote Twilight, which I don't care for. I actually thought the first movie was pretty good back when I watched it, but I don't know. For 95 cents, I did pretty well. So, anyways, I keep doing a closing, but I will see you guys maybe in 2 hours at 5 p.m., maybe 6. And then I'll have dinner, and then I'll have about an hour of reading left, and that's scary to me. So I hope I can get the next 200 pages done before 6 p.m. Hello everyone. So this is my second to last update I think I will be doing. But I am 62 pages away from 500 pages. So I am at 438 pages read in the last 24 hours, or I guess 22 and a half hours. It is 6:11 p.m. I have an hour and 49 minutes. So I am cutting it close. So I just want to let you know that I read 189 pages of City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and I am loving this book. I did not think I would. I thought it was, just another, YA, book that, was hyped up. But by the time that I got to chapter 5, I believe, the one that's called the, 5-dimension door, once I finished that chapter, I was hooked. And then I finished part 1, and I was like, yeah, this book is pretty awesome. And so I want to read more, but I've read about 200 pages of this today, and I'm feeling burnt out. So I think I'm going to read Skyward loop back to that and read about, a couple chapters of that, because that's been on my mind a lot when I'm not reading this. So that's my second to last update. I will hopefully be done and meet my goal when I finish this. So when 8 p.m. comes around, I have an hour and 47 minutes to read 62 pages. I think I'll make it, but if not, that's fine. I had a really great day. So see you guys. Hello everyone. So this is the final update. It is 7:16, and as you can see over here on my little Excel table, I hit 500 pages. I'm at 507. I don't think I'll be reading anymore tonight. As you can see, I read for about 11 hours, I believe, is what I counted. So I just want to give like a quick reflection. But this was a lot of fun. I was surprised by how much I read. I mean, 500 pages was just kind of like a throwaway number. But when I read 100 pages last night and then was just knocking out pages throughout the day, especially with Skyward and City of Bones, two books that I'm really enjoying right now, I was very proud of myself, I guess, because usually I read 100 pages a day and I just call it quits and I'm done. But this really made me just immerse myself in reading, which usually doesn't happen. Usually, I read 100 pages and that's it. But just to summarize what I've read, I read the entirety of I Am Legend. I had read 30 pages previously, but that was 158 pages, well, I guess 120 or so that I read last night, and then this morning, which, I guess as you watch this, it was only a couple minutes ago that I went on a rant about this volume, but overall I loved it. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 easy. I don't know if it's a 5 out of 5 just because of the issues with this edition, because I thought that was very aggravating that they would say this is I Am Legend and then it's actually a collection of short stories by Richard Matheson. And so I'm just a little miffed by that. But the book itself, the story of I Am Legend, was so much better than the movie. The movie is so awful now. I thought it was okay. I hadn't seen it in a while and I don't ever want to see it again. But I think for the most part, it was the movie is so devoid of all the emotion and philosophies that the book explores. I think my favorite part is the whole reveal at the end, and now I know why the final line of the book is so famous. The final line, is no spoiler, is I Am Legend. And so I just loved this book so much. But I also started Skyward. I read a total of 200 pages today just on this. And I'm loving this. I didn't think I would. I'm not much of a YA kind of guy. I'm more of a just adult fantasy, and I can deal with teenage characters, but I really like the characters in this book. Spencer is so determined, and I love her personality of being so anti authority and trying to prove to everybody that her father is not a coward. And where I left off was page 196, and that chapter that I just finished up was just so emotional. Like, there have been deaths in this book already of like kids. I've been shocked at how like emotional this book has been. But the next book that I've been reading has been this. I'm really enjoying it. I did not think I would enjoy it as much. I thought it was, one of those books everybody talks about. But funny story is that I was predicting everything that was happening, but apparently I'd seen the movie already, and I forgot that there was a movie, so that was funny. But that's it. That's my 24-hour readathon. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I hope you guys do something similar soon.